Hey, love. So today I'm going to talk about. I don't even know what I want to name the caption, but I think I'm gonna name it. Let's see. Today I'm gonna talk about how a man is showing you how to live without them. So when a man is not calling you, when he's not texting you, when he's not making plans with you, when he's not doing anything of the anything above, all he doing is basically showing you how to survive and go through the day without him. Because if you can go the whole day and not say anything, not a good morning, not a hey, not nothing, all that's doing is showing me how to live without you. And that's just showing me that you don't know how to communicate. And first of all, we're grown here, so your communication skills should be up to par. It's nothing should be wrong with your communication skills. You should be able to communicate with me when you're not feeling well, when you're not able to talk, whatever the situation is going on. You should be able to tell me what it is and what it's time. Because if anything is going on with me, I'm gonna communicate that. I'm gonna communicate that. I'm gonna let you know, like, look, today I'm not having a good day. I don't want to talk. Or today I can talk. Let's talk about whatever we're gonna talk about. But with you not responding back and you're not, making calls to me, telling me, this came up today, that came up. How am I supposed to know anything with you not telling me nothing? And that's not fair. And that's not how we communicate with those who we talk to. And I'm not saying that you have to talk to them every day if you don't want to talk to that person every day. But I'm just saying, whenever you talk to them, it should be communication. It shouldn't be days where you're going and not saying nothing, because that's poor communication skills. And like I said, we're not kids. We're grown here. So y'all get people got to work. Y'all get people got school, stuff like that. But at some point in time, you get done with school. You get done with work. You're not at work all day. And if you're tired, just say, hey, I had a long day at work. I'm just trying to relax. I just wanted to let you know I got home safe and we'll talk tomorrow. A simple text or a simple phone call. It don't even have to be a phone call. It can just be a text. But people nowadays make communication so hard. And I don't even see why, because why not respond back? Why not just, tell us how you feel? Why are you just sitting there not replying back? Like, how would you feel if somebody kept doing that to you, reach out to them, they can't never respond back, but they want you to respond back? And they have a problem with you not responding back, but they want to respond back to you whenever they feel the need to. Like, no, you can respond back to me. You can just tell me you're at work. You can tell me you're at school. You can tell me before you go into work or go to school. It's not that hard to do. It's really not. People make communication hard because they don't want to communicate with you. Communicate with somebody else is not that hard. You give a person your number, okay, you're giving them the ability to contact you. You give them your social media. You're still giving them the ability to contact you in some type of way, some type of form. Right or wrong. If you're giving them your number, you're still giving them access to you. You give them your social media, then you're still giving them access to contact you. Whether it's your phone number or social media, they still have a way to contact you. So why can't you just respond back? That's the topic. Why is it so hard to communicate? And that's what I think I'm in the vlog, communication, because a lot of people, they're not failing in communication. They don't want to communicate. So it's nothing about them failing in communication. They don't want to communicate. That's what it is. They don't want to communicate with you, but they don't have a problem with communicating. They see your text, they see your message. All you gotta do is send a quick text if you can, and just say, I'm busy the whole day. If we don't talk today, I try to get you tomorrow, or I try to get you tonight before I go to bed. That's simple. Or I'm having a bad day, I don't feel like talking. Say something like, don't just sit there and not communicate, because you're just showing that person how to go the whole day and not talk to you. And once they get to that point, they're not gonna be concerned about you not calling no more. And I got to that point with so many men that I've dealt with before, because they showed me how to go the whole day and not worry about what they're doing, not worry about who they're with, none of that, because they basically gave me the okay, like, I'm not going to contact you. So you're waiting all day basically on nothing because I'm not going to hit your line. I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to text you. I'm not going to make plans with you. So they gave me the inputs to go to another guy that will. A man is not busy all day long. A woman is not busy all day long. Like I said, I get you got work, you got school, but at some point in time, all that stuff stops. It always have an end time to wherever you're working at, wherever school you are at. It always have an end time. Unless you're working overnight. Okay, if you're working overnight, you still get off. It may be in the morning, but you still get off though. Like, I get that. Okay, you might be tired because you worked overnight. Okay, say that then. It's not that hard to communicate. And I'm so tired of people making it a big deal when it's not a big deal at all. It's not that hard to communicate with anyone. And people need to realize that we are not kids. We're not 17, 18 years old. Like, but if you are 18, 17 years old, you still should know how to communicate. It shouldn't be a problem with that. You can spell, you can read, you can write. Learn how to text back. Like, that's it, that's all. And like I said, y'all too grown and not be communicating. And then y'all get mad when y'all are single. How you mad because you single? You're not putting in the input to, what am I trying to say? You're not putting in the input to have conversations, but you're getting mad when they're moving on to someone else. You're getting upset. You uptight. Now you got an issue. Why do you have an issue when you not communicating? So what you think, the girl or a guy gonna wait around on you forever till you finally want to communicate with them? No, they're gonna move on to someone much better, and they're gonna forget about you. And that's what I had to do with so many men. And now they're in my face saying, "Oh, you don't contact me no more. You're okay to go the whole day because you taught me how to do that. You taught me how to go the whole day. You taught me how to be okay without you talking to me. So I'm not concerned about anything you have going on, and I really don't care about you no more. And the fault to put it into is on you because you didn't communicate with me. You didn't tell me. Like I said, even if you don't say a lot, at least one thing, a good morning text is fine. That's okay. But people, they really make communication hard, and I don't see the issue with making communication so hard because it shouldn't be this difficult. We're not kids. We're not none of that. So it shouldn't be that hard for you to answer a text or call that person back. It shouldn't be that difficult. You know, it's 24 hours in a day. You should be able to communicate with me before 12 o'clock before 12 a.m. comes and let me know what's going on. You call yourself so much grown. Well, grown people communicate. Grown people don't go the whole day and not say what's happening. It's not that hard to do. So that's the whole point of this video, is to get people to understand that communication is so important. They want to sit up here and say they know how to communicate when you first start talking to them. They don't have a problem with communication, but weeks later they can't respond, they can't answer the phone, they stop making plans. But remember, you said you know how to communicate. So what happened to that? What happened to that part? What happened to that guy I met? What happened to him? Because you communicated when we first started talking to each other. So what happened? What happened to that? What happened to the guy I met that was communicating with me, that was making plans? What happened to that? Why you want to switch up all of a sudden? Why? Why you want to switch up and not communicate with me? But then you get mad and upset when another guy's communicating with me himself. Like I said, all you doing, when you doing that, is showing me how to live without you. So the more that men keep doing this energy, the more that they just showing you how to live without them. That's it, that's all. And they don't realize until later on, talking about, oh, she don't call me no more. Yeah, and it's your fault why she doesn't call you. It's your fault why she doesn't text you. You're not asleep all day. You're not asleep all day. You're not. At some point in time, you're going to get up. At some point in time, you're like I said, you're going to get up. You're not going to be asleep all day. You're not going to be busy all day. So nobody is. So if anybody is telling you, oh, I'm going to be busy the whole day looks like to me I believe, wait, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's the whole day for me. Because at 12 a.m., the day ends. So for me, I believe so that the day ends at 12 o'clock in the morning. And like I said, if you can go the whole day, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You couldn't say nothing within them hours. 6, if you was up at 6, or 10, or 11. You couldn't say nothing within them hours. But now you want to hit me up 4, 5 o'clock in the morning talking about, let's go outside, let's do this, let's do that. No. Because I asked you this earlier in advance. I tried to reach out to you earlier in advance. So what was wrong with you answering the phone when I called you? What was wrong with you texting me back? What was wrong with you communicating with me, period, point blank? What was the issue? What was the problem with that? Why couldn't you communicate with me? And now you got a problem that somebody else is communicating with me. Now it's an issue. Well, like I said, learn how to communicate and this will not be an issue. But yeah, I'm going to end the vlog here. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Yeah, that's all I can say. Work on your communication. This video is about communication. Work on your communication. Until then, bye, loves.